SM Mega Mall, which I'm told is the biggest mall in the Philippines by floor space. Isn't that interesting? But we're not here to do any Pinoy baiting. We're actually here to eat. And so housed within this enormous air-conditioned complex are 3 Michelin star franchises. And I intend to have the signature dish in each one of these franchises. Oh, and there's a queue already. So this one's Tai Fung, and they come from Taiwan. Well, the service so far has been really good. And we found out that Xiao means soup dumpling. So it's a dumpling with the broth in the dumpling in probably Mandarin, I think that's what they speak in Taiwan. And so I've ordered 5 pieces of pork xiaolongbao and 1 piece of foie gras and chicken xiaolongbao. So the 5 pieces of pork xiaolongbao cost 150 pesos, 190 pesos, and the single foie gras and chicken xiaolongbao costs 150 pesos. Thank you. Bring it on. Looks good. Fantastic.
Sure. Here's our traveling pork xiaolongbao. For this kind of xiaolongbao, we always suggest you see first some water to cleanse your palate, and you may use your new set of spoon for you to taste the real taste of truffle.
That's the one, the spoon?
Yes, eaten po without any sauce for you. Thank you so much.
And would you recommend that I use the sauce?
For this kind of xiaolongbao, sir, we don't recommend the sauce. For you to taste the real taste of the truffle.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Done. It's very hot. Okay, so the idea is you take a sip of water to cleanse your palate. And this is the foie gras and chicken xiaolongbao. Oh, so we put it onto the spoon. He suggested that it's probably not a good idea to use the condiment, which is grated ginger in soy sauce, and it's really nice. Now the idea is that you put a hole into the xiaolongbao with a chopstick so that the broth will come out when you put it into your mouth. And here goes. That was delicious. It's a really unusual taste. I mean, I could taste the contingent parts, the foie gras and the chicken. The broth means it's really moist and gorgeous, and it's just one bite. Oh, that was very nice. I'm looking forward to the pork. So this is the pork xiaolongbao, and the name of the restaurant is Xiaolongbao. So pretty easy to remember. And the idea is the same. You take a dumpling, you put it on the spoon, but with this one you can use this condiment. So if you dip it in the condiment, then you put a hole into the dumpling. Apparently too, the number of twists in the top of the dumpling show the craftsmanship that's gone into the making of it. And this has 16 twists or something. Here we go. Oh, it's just a flavour bomb. That is just divine. For those of you who are friends on Facebook, on Marshall Butter's vlogs on Facebook, you'll know that I came here a few days ago because I was doing a reconnaissance mission of this place, the next place we're going to, and the place after that, just to get a bit more information and make sure that it was actually worth doing. And so I've had these before, and they really are just divine. I highly recommend it. Absolutely. And one day when you can travel again, I'll go to Taiwan and I'll go to Xiao and try it there too. Oh, that was just fantastic. And now, conveniently situated next door is Tim Ho Wan, another 1 Michelin star franchise from Hong Kong. Yeah, can I have a table without that? Yeah, thanks. Wow, they're busy making their takeaway orders, the takeout. All right, what do we got?
Menu and your manager here.
Okay, all right, terrific, thank you. This is the signature dish, isn't it?
Yes, the
Baked bun with barbecue pork. What, is there another signature dish? What else do you recommend? What's the most popular?
How about vermicelli, sir?
Vermicelli, rice and shrimp.
Yes, sir. And the shawmai and prawn dumpling.
Prawn dumplings. Is it possible to get a mix of dumplings? One?
No, sir.
No?
Yes.
Okay. I've decided to go with the baked bun with barbecue sauce, pork bun, which is the one that I said that I didn't like, that I had last time I was here. But I think it's only fair, if I'm going to review this place, that I review the signature dish. And you know, it's a sweet savoury, which I find quite confusing, because for me, sweet is dessert. And I generally don't like sweet sauces on meats, but that's just me. You know, clearly they have a Michelin star. They're very, very popular in Hong Kong. Clearly a lot of people think it's lovely. So maybe I've just got to try to adjust my palate. My baked buns with barbecue sauce have arrived. Great. Is that one spicy? It's spicy, is it? Chili. And that one's...
chili bean paste.
All right, I'll try it. Thank you. It's a red bean paste. Right. We've got a red bean paste and a chili and oil, normal sort of Chinese chili sauce. At first glance, they look like bread rolls, but they're not, and you eat them with your fingers. They smell a little bit like a sweet cake. Let's just bite in. This is the red bean. Oh, this is lovely. This is like a red bean and chili sauce, condiment. It really complements this quite well, and it seems to counterbalance the sugar. I just paid the bill, 170 pesos, which is quite reasonable. I don't really want any more of this because it's just too sweet. And so now we're off to Cam's Roast. And what a culinary expedition this is. We've made it to the 3rd floor, so we've just got to find Cam's Roast. And I think it's down here. inside Cam's Roast, and the manager, what's your name?
Shay.
So,
Shay.
Shay.
Hi.
I'm Marshall. Shay has said that we can have a quick look around. And they have a function room here. Which is nice enough. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Shay.
It's okay, sir.
And I've just ordered. So we'll get set up and then see what the food's like. This is Cam's Roast. And it's a 1-star Michelin restaurant franchise from Hong Kong. I need this. In Hong Kong, it's known as Cam's Roast Goose. But here, it's just known as Cam's Roast because they can't import the geese from China to Manila because there's still a ban on the importation of birds from China since the avian flu. So it's a bit strange that you've got a franchise of which the signature dish is something that they're not serving. So this is the barbecued pork and roast duck. And this is the century egg with some pickled ginger on top. Oh. I don't have the skill. It's quite nice. This is the barbecue pork. It's very nice. This is the roast duck. It's good. And this is a plum sauce that goes with the duck. This duck's succulent and very tasty. It's very nice. The century egg was good. I just couldn't eat it all, and that was 132 pesos. And the roast duck and barbecue pork, which was pretty substantial, was 418 pesos. Not bad. Not bad at all, really. Put the mask off.
Hold on, sir. Thank you, sir, Martha. You take it.
So that's the end of the epic food expedition. 3 Michelin 1-star restaurants in one mall in probably an hour and a half. And I'm so full I can hardly breathe. But I think Xiao Longbao was by far the best. Those dumplings were just delicious. But the other two were great. And it's a pretty good fun thing to do, you know, like if you've got not much on a on a weekend, go and check out all the Michelin star restaurants and just have their signature dish. I think the whole thing would have worked out at just over 1,000 pesos. And it was fun.